Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you the Illuminated Tarot 53 cards for divination and gameplay by Caitlin Keegan. Now, the way this deck is set up is pretty ingenious. Let me start by saying I introduced this deck in a video I put out yesterday about a great haul that I got at Half Price Books. And if you haven't seen that, that's an interesting one because something happened with one of the decks that I got there. And it wasn't this one, but anyway, that's just a little teaser for you. So check out that video if you haven't already. So this deck I got for $9.49 at Half Price Books, and which means its regular price was probably $18.99. or $19.99 one. Anyway, if the half price was really the half price. But anyway, so it comes in this kind of box. This is kind of a blue linen finish. I don't know if you can see that. There's some marks on it. And that's what it looks like. On the front, the sides look like this. Very kind of cool designs. It's hard cardboard. And it's a book type opening box, and that's what the inside cover of the box looks like. So first, and it has a nice ribbon to remove your cards in your book. Let's take a look at the guidebook first. So this is again by Caitlin Keegan, and the publication date I believe is let's see, 2017, so it's been around for a little while, but I had not seen it before. It says, this deck of cards grew from a personal project Caitlin Keegan embarked on in 2015. Each week of that year, she illustrated one tarot card, exploring her own interpretations of traditional tarot symbolism. At the end of the year, Caitlin had designed 52 playing cards that fold the major and minor arcana of the tarot into a complete card deck that can be used for both gameplay and personal reflection. So this has 53 cards, like a regular deck of cards, if you count the Joker as well. So you can play any type of card game with this, and the suits are spades, hearts, clubs, and diamonds in this deck as well, and they correspond to the tarot suits, and I'll explain that in a minute. But let's look at the book. So it's published by Clarkson Potter Publishers. It talks about the origin of the tarot, reading the cards, the layout, gives you some examples of single card layouts, and we will do a one card reading at the end so you can see how the book's written. Gives you a 3-card layout example of past, present, future, and then it talks about the cards. Specific meanings for each card are described in this book, but there are traditional underlying meanings to the suits, court cards, and major and minor arcana as well. So again, the clubs are wands, the diamonds are coins or pentacles, the hearts are cups, and the spades are swords. And it gives you the basic meaning of each suit. And then for each card, it has a picture of the card in color, which is kind of nice. And a main key, okay, so if it's a major arcana card, it'll say the name of the major arcana card below the name of the cards. For example, Ace of Clubs is the strength card. Okay, and it says overcoming desire, building trust, and courage. So the meanings of the Ace of Club, the typical Ace of Wands meaning is not here. If a card in this deck represents a major arcana card, then it is simply that major arcana card. Okay, so for example, again, the Ace of Clubs is the strength, overcoming desire, building trust, and courage. The Two of Clubs is just the Two of Wands, a passionate conversation or debate. That's their meaning for it. The Three of Clubs, efforts rewarded, success in business. So I've gone through and I've marked all of. So the Five of Clubs, which would be the Five of Wands, is the Devil card, or it's equivalent to the Devil card, temptation, attachment, and control. The Six of Wands, or the Six of Clubs, or the Six of Wands would be the Tower, which is totally different from the meaning of the usual meaning of the Six of Wands, which is known as the Victory card. So this is the Tower, a revelation or drastic shift in perspective. So what you have to do is you just have to use the cards, and then until you remember all of the meanings, you're going to have to look in the book until you remember them all, because it's going to be really difficult to know which are which, I think, for a while, at least for me. And I've not used this deck enough to have them memorized. So, for example, the Two of Diamonds or the Two of Pentacles is the High Priestess, but then it says juggling and multitasking, which is sort of the meaning of the Two of Pentacles rather than the High Priestess. So you can either read them intuitively using your own meanings, or look in the book and see what they say it is, what the meaning is that they give. Okay, so the King of Clubs, for example, is the Magician. Keywords are skill and transformation. The Ace of Diamonds, which would be the Ace of Pentacles, is the World, peace, travel, and open-mindedness. So, you know, you just have to look and see what their meanings are. And like I said, we'll do a one-card reading at the end so you can see what I'm talking about. Now let's take a look at the cards. So again, the box has the nice ribbon to pull out the cards. And the cards are linen finish. I don't know if you can see that. They are kind of, they're not super flat. They're kind of satin finish, but you can see the linen design on there. And this is what the backs look like. And they look a lot like a typical playing card, but they do have wands, cups, swords, and I don't really see wands, cups, swords, and I guess the coins are here on the edges. So, all right, let's take a look. So card 0 is the Fool or the Joker. Ace of Clubs, remember clubs are wands, so Ace of Clubs is strength. Two of Wands is Two of Wands. Three of Wands or Three of Clubs. Four of Clubs. And if you look at that, the Four of Clubs or the Four of Wands is very similar to the Rider-Waite-Smith image. And some of them are very similar and some of them are not so much. So Five of Clubs is the Devil card. And here we have the chains, the two people that look pretty like sad or maybe even asleep, and then there's a fire. The Six of Clubs is the Tower, and that's like obviously a tower. There's your tower and your lightning strikes. The Seven of Clubs is just Seven of Wands. Eight of Clubs is Eight of Wands. Nine of Clubs, and that is the Sun card, so that's a major arcana. 10 of Clubs is 10 of Wands. There's your Burden, so again that's similar. Jack of Clubs would be the I'm pretty sure that would be the Knight. Let me see if it says in the book what the Jacks are. We know the Kings and Queens are, but let me see what it says about the court cards, because I'm not sure what they've done with that. Okay, the court cards can refer to personal characteristics or to specific people. Okay, so let's just see here what they have for Jack of Clubs. Enthusiastic pursuit of a new venture. Okay, so I think they're using the Jacks as knights. Let's look at the Jack of Diamonds. Fascination, wonder, scholarship. So that would be the Jack of Pentacles. That would be, that could be a page or a, more like a page than a knight. So again, it's just their meaning. So you just have to kind of look it up if you're following their meanings. Okay, so there's the Jack of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs, and then the King of Clubs is the Magician, and you can tell he's in Magician opposed with the Cups, Wands, swords and coins. All right, then we move to the suit of diamonds, and we got the ace of diamonds, or cups. Ace of cups is the world. Okay, so they're using the, no, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm on hearts. Let me get to diamonds, my bad. Well, we'll just do it this way. Let's do hearts. Okay, so the ace of hearts is the ace of cups. I'm sorry. The two of hearts is temperance, and you can tell there she is pouring the liquid. There's the three of cups, celebration, four of cups, five of cups, and there's the spilled cups. So that's very Rider-Waite-Smith-ish. And then the six of cups is, or the six of hearts is the lovers card. So that is the card there. And then we have the seven of hearts, which would be the seven of cups. There's all the choices. There's the eight of hearts, which is the moon. So that is a major arcana card. There's the nine of cups, which is the nine of cups, wish fulfillment. Number 10 is the 10 of hearts, or the 10 of cups is the wheel of fortune. Then we have the jack of cups. This reminds me of the page. We have the queen of cups, which is the queen of hearts, which is the empress. And then we have the king of hearts, or the king of cups, which is the king of cups. Okay, now we come to the spades, or the swords, and there is a sword there. So that's the ace of swords, or spades. Okay, now the two of, and these are reversible this way. The two of spades is the hangman. There you can see him upside down. But it's a little tricky because because if you turn it, the two is going this way, just like in a deck of cards, and so, but we know it goes this way because it's the hanged man. The three of spades is the three of swords. The four of spades is going to be death. There's the skull. The five of spades, the five of swords. The six of spades is the six, like the six of swords, moving from turbulent water to calm. The seven of spades is equivalent to the chariot, so that is a major arcana. The eight of spades is the justice card. The nine of spades is what? The nine of swords, the nightmare card. The 10 of spades is the judgment card, so that's the judgment card. And really, I wouldn't know that from looking at the picture, but that's why I have to look in the book. And this might help you for a while. What I did was I made a cheat sheet of which cards are the major arcana in this deck. So that's that. And then this is the jack of spades. Here is the queen of spades. And the king of spades is the emperor. And there you have the ram's head. And it's an Aries card, obviously. Okay, and then we come to the suit of diamonds, which would equal pentacles or coins. And the ace of diamonds is the world. The two of diamonds is the high priestess. You can tell there's the moon. The three of diamonds is just the three of pentacles. There's the people working on the church window. The four of diamonds is the four of pentacles. The five of diamonds, or five of pentacles, is the Hierophant. Which is kind of interesting that they chose that card, the five of pentacles, to be the Hierophant. That's kind of interesting to me. That doesn't... I don't think they really had it... although the Hierophant and the five of pentacles both have keys in them sometimes. But, I mean, I would not equivocate the five of pentacles with the Hierophant. I mean, I think if I thought about it, I could come up with some connections, but I don't think they necessarily did that. And okay, so the 5 of diamonds or the 5 of pentacles is a Hierophant. The 6 of pentacles or diamonds is the 6 of pentacles, which is like sharing. The 7 of diamonds is the Star card. The 8 of diamonds is just the 8 of pentacles. The 9 of diamonds is the Hermit card. And this is a hermit crab. So that's how that's related there. And then we have the 10 of pentacles. And that looks like very similar to the 10 of pentacles and the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And then we have the Jack of pentacles, which looks like it would be the page, the Queen of pentacles, and the King of pentacles, or diamonds. So that's all the cards, and I think this was really a creative way to do it. I like the fact that, of course, then you're missing some cards, like you're missing the actual Ace of Clubs or Ace of Wands, you're missing the actual 5. So whatever is a Major Arcana card in this deck is missing as a Minor Arcana card. Does that make sense? All right, so let's see how these shuffle. They're a little wider, I think, than a little bit. Let me grab my Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith and check that. Let's compare the size because I'm curious now. All right, let's check this out. So this is my Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith card. So these are just maybe a 1/4 of an inch longer, and they're about an inch wider. So they're bigger. So let's see how they shuffle. They don't feel like they're going to stick together. Ooh, I hear the zip. That's the side. And the card weight is pretty thick. It's medium to heavy weight. Let's see how they shuffle. Oh, they seem to shuffle nicely. They don't stick together. And one thing, though, you can tell on most of the cards that are used as Major Arcana, you can tell that they are Major Arcana from the picture. So I think you'd be able to get used to that pretty quickly. They make that can you hear it? They make that zippy sound when you shuffle because of the linen finish. All right. All right, so let's do a 1-card pull, and we'll see what the universe has to say to you today through this deck. Spirit, what do you have to say to the watcher, to the viewer? The watcher. Spirit, what do you have to say to the viewer through this deck today? What do they need to think about? Ooh, what do they need to think about? What do they need to pay attention to? What do they need to know? Okay, and we got the 9 of Spades or the 9 of Swords. And that is strictly that is the straight card. Okay, that's it. And let's see if their meaning matches the Rider-Waite-Smith meaning for the 9 of Swords. Let's see. It says, the thoughts that keep a person awake. What is keeping you awake at night? A struggle to make sense of events. All right, so those meanings are very similar to the 9 of Swords card. So something's maybe keeping you awake at night. What is keeping you? What are the thoughts that are keeping you awake at night? And are you struggling to make sense of events? And I think the bottom line meaning of the 9 of Swords to me is to try to let some of your anxiety go and to know that most of the time what you're worried about, most of the time what you're anxious about is stuff that you really needn't be worried or anxious about, because most of the times if we're worried about something bad happening, very rarely does that bad thing actually happen. We worry ourselves about it more than is worth it. So try to take a deep breath, have a calm mind, and know that everything is going to work out exactly as it's supposed to. To me, there's peace in that everything, whether we see it or not, everything is working out exactly the way it's supposed to. And we have to remember that we can't always see the big picture, so things may not be working out the way we think it should. But generally, the universe has our back. We need to remember that. The universe has our back, and that things are working out in the right timing and in the right way that they should. All right, friends, and did I show you I think I did. Did I show you the Fool card? I think I showed you the Fool or the Joker card. Let's see. It was really cute, actually. Well, I don't see it now, but I think I did. Anyway, let me find it in the book. That'll be easier than trying to find it in the deck. There it is, the Joker or the Fool. Very cute. I think I showed that first, actually. All right, friends, that was my review of the Illuminated Tarot by Caitlin Keegan, published in 2017 by Clarkson Potter. It's a neat combination, 2017. It's a neat combination of a regular playing card deck and a tarot deck, and you can use it for both, whatever floats your boat at the time. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. We're at 764 subscribers. I'm trying to reach 1,000, but I can't do it without your help. Remember, it's completely free for you. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever a new video is released. So I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.